Hey guys, this is Mr. Wayt, and this is for Tuesday, September 6th, 2002. Hey, I just wanted to show you on Google Classroom, I know it says period 7, but this is period 7 and period 4, some things that you have available to you to work on in class today. A reminder that this is the last day before a test. I realize it's not ideal that I'm not there. I am in a meeting over in Junction. If you have questions, feel free to email me. I'll keep my computer on and try to email anything back to you. First of all, the only thing that's required, well, actually, there's a couple things. One thing that's required is the Unit 1 progress check, multiple choice questions. There are 18 questions on there. I grade these for completion only, not if you got them correct or incorrect, but please make sure you do those. Then after you do that, the only other thing that's required is just make sure your bill is ready to be turned in at the beginning of class on block day before you take the test. I need those then because I work on grading those while you're taking the exam. Now, 18 questions, you could take your time with it, or if you have some extra time, I've put some optional stuff up here. You'll notice that this has the assignment icon. Here's some materials. First one of those is the progress check for FRQs. That's not required. It's optional. That should show you the answers after you attempt those. But I think that'd be definitely a good way to study, seeing some more FRQ type questions. The other thing I'm putting up here is a study guide. This is a much more student-friendly format than I've used in the past, and it's 2 pages. I'm also going to try to provide you with a copy of this tomorrow, and if that does work out, please don't be afraid to make a pocket, and I would do it on the Unit 1 cover page, make a pocket for this study guide, and just make sure when you go through it, read the details and see if there's anything you have questions on, but it's a pretty thorough document. Also, I need to make an announcement that I am going to be asking if anybody wants to order an official study guide like I've recommended. I'll collect the money for that, and then we will put in an order collectively and get those study guide books to you if you haven't purchased one already. Now, again, the study guide, hopefully you have this in your hand. You could use that to study with. Also, if I were to study with this, let's just go ahead and open it really quickly. And it says right here, chemistry of life. So make sure you go through these. I've tried to highlight or bold the really important words on here. I've provided you with an electronic copy of this. Hopefully you also have a physical copy of it. But the first one says the subcomponents of biological molecules and their sequence determines the properties of that molecule. Read that, see if you understand that. Does that make sense? And what it's basically telling you is there are smaller pieces that combine to make the large pieces in that. Now, I've tried to highlight some important words in the next one, like polarity, you can see right here, hydrogen bonds, cohesion, adhesion, surface tension. Those are all great words to know, especially before you get into the test. And here's some specific diagrams. It's only 2 pages long, so it should be pretty straightforward. The other thing that you have available to you, optional, if you'd like to, is a Quizlet. Our very own student, Anna Adams, made this. And I looked at it, there's like 78 cards. So I appreciate all the work that Anna did. If we choose to do this again for future units, I'll try to cut back the number of vocab words. I would say this is just extra. It's a good way to study, and to know all these words is going to be an excellent tool. Definitely for somebody who's aiming for the 4 or 5 on the exam, this would be good to look over. And I think that is pretty much it. You're welcome to sit with a friend and work on. You could quiz each other with these. You could even, it's okay, I know it's called a personal progress check, if you want to do the required one with a friend or a neighbor, or even the FRQ one, talk about it as you're going over it. Again, if any questions arise, don't be afraid to email me, but I hope today goes well, and thank you for your good work. Oh, don't forget, next time I see you, you have to turn in your bill at the beginning of class, and hopefully you've got these things done. Have a good day, guys.